Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with Empties, and I'm not filming them at the dead end of the month. Be proud of me. So, how I do my Empties is I like to do makeup first, full and travel size next, and then I do sheet masks and samples at the end, which I've started to keep to their own bag as well for ease of arrangement. So I know some people don't like to hear anything about full samples because unless they made a huge impression, sometimes you just don't have much to say about them other than, hey, I use this. And I understand that, I really do. So that's why I put them at the end so that if you want to tune out, you can. Anyways, let's get into the really fun stuff first because everybody likes to hear about makeup and I'm an impatient hooker, so I don't like to wait. The empty that surprised me the most this month was the Becca First Light Priming Filter. This is the purpley one that kind of smells like Fruit Loops or lemons or however you want to describe it. I say Fruit Loops. Now this has been in my hashtag Team Project Pan since the beginning of the year. You can see by the marks on it, I've been working on it for a while, but I don't know what happened in the last month, but I just blew through the rest of it. I know there's a little bit in there, but I've already tried scraping this and I can't get this last little bit out and it's not enough for full use anyway, so I'm just not gonna worry about it. I love this primer, even though for my oily skin, it doesn't quite work. I mean, it doesn't keep me matte by any means, so in theory I should hate it, but for some reason I don't. Like, my skin it looks glowy and luminous in the right way. So it works for that. So I would repurchase this. I have two of the little $20 or $21 travel sizes that they sell. So I don't need to repurchase this right away, but once I go through those, I totally would. Next is the Smashbox Photo Finish So Chill Coconut Primer Water. I did try this as a primer and I don't think it does anything other than just hydrates your face a little bit, which is nice before putting on foundation, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't do anything special. As like a setting slash, you know, powder melder spray, it worked fine for that. And if I got any more of these in like the regular scent, and I have a limited edition scent over in my stuff right now that I had to write the name on because I was dumb and tore the plastic off thinking it was like, you know, it wasn't safety sealed plastic, it was actually like, you know, the packaging plastic. I don't know why I did that. But so I would use that for a powder melder spray, and if I got any of like those little travel sizes that pop up in kits a lot, I would use it for that. I don't think I would ever purchase this again. The one I bought was like over half off because they were discontinuing this. It was a limited edition scent and they were clearing out the rest of it. It's the only reason I bought it. But for full price, like 30 some odd dollars, I would not. Like the $4 e.l.f. Illuminating Mist does the exact same thing. It's actually just as good as the MAC Fix Plus for that purpose. And it's $4. I know it's like 2 ounces, but even if you go through one like every other month, you're still saving money. Here's something else I wouldn't seek out again. It's the Miraness 3D Multi-Shade Brow Express. It's one of those triangular brow pencils, which I already don't like. Unfortunately, I had let this sit in my collection for a little too long. My friend Hannah, Little Miss Artsy, sent this to me a while back when we did a swap. So it had gotten a little on the too dry side, but I didn't just want to toss it. I wanted to use it up because a friend of mine sent it to me. So I would have to warm it up every day before I used it, and it would occasionally break off a little bit, so I went through it really quickly. So even if it had been in like perfect condition though, I don't like triangular brow things. Like I'm using one right now and I don't like it for the same reason. That's because I feel like I come out with blockier brows. I've just grown to prefer a micro pencil, and that's not everybody's thing, and I totally know that and respect that, but it's become my thing. So I would try a micro brow pencil from them, but I wouldn't want to try like something like that again. I'm trying to get all those triangular brow things out of my collection. Here is the Ciate London Triple Shot Double XL Mascara, whatever. Let me show you the wand real quick. I got this from Ipsy. I did enjoy it. Like, it's a nice mascara. It gives like some good volume and whatnot. I don't normally like to pay higher end prices for mascaras. If I caught this one on like half off, I would probably pick it up though. Like it was that nice. But you know, I think this is $22. I just knocked something on the floor. I wouldn't want to pay $22, but I would pay $11 for it. Let me put it that way. Let me see what it was I dropped. Ooh, it's heavy. Oh. Okay. In case you were curious, I dropped the Farsali glowy highlighter that I'm trying to use up right now. But it's such sturdy glass that it didn't break, thankfully. Now let's see. Oh, you can't get this anymore, so I don't want to talk about it too much. It's the Sephora Oil Infusion Lip Oil. I used it as a like lip balm, so that's what I counted it as far as like so much. I've used up this many blank for the year. I know there's still some product in it, but I can't get the stopper out. And nothing else seems to come out when I try to, you know, scoop it. So it was nice, but both the Sephora brand sells in China, so they are not considered cruelty-free. So I wouldn't purchase it again for that. It's also not available anymore, and I don't think it was the best moisturizer anyway. It was a really pretty color though. Like this bubbly grenadine color was really pretty. I will say that much for it. Here is the Cover FX High Performance Setting Spray. I got this little mini, like teeny tiny mini from an Empties bag. It was really good. Like it really did. It was on par with like the Urban Decay all-nighter as far as keeping all the shit on my face for a long period of time. Cover FX is currently on sale for half off on, Sephora's website because I guess they're not carrying them anymore. I missed getting the full size for half off, but I picked up a couple of the half sizes for like $7.50 each. So I am quite well stocked up on this currently, or I will be once it arrives in the next couple of days. But I don't buy the Urban Decay for full price. I wait for some kind of sale or something like that. So I would basically do the same with this. If this popped up on like an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale, because I believe they still are going to be carrying Cover FX, I'd snap it up in a heartbeat. I'm just cheap for the most part. Or if it came as part of like a kit or something like that, I would definitely like jump on the kit. Cover FX is a really nice brand, but they are hella expensive. Like they are pushing the limit of like that mid-range of would I buy it even if I was treating myself type of prices. Next is Too Faced. This is the Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I really like this primer. It does keep me matte and I like the smell of it. It is like that kind of figgy, peachy scent thing that they have going on. I know it's not great to put scented stuff on your face, but I've never had a problem with it, so I mean, I'm using up a travel size of it, like one you can purchase right now. So obviously I've used up multiples of this in the past, and I'm using a travel one right now and I'm not having any issues with it. So yeah, if you have problems with scented products, obviously you couldn't get this, but if you don't and you want something that's mattifying, see if you can get your hands on a little mini like this and give it a shot. Okay, what we got next? Alright, I think we are down to just the last couple of things before we get into like perfume samples that I have in here. Here is the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in Intense Rose Gold. I like these, but I like the regular ones better, like the non-intense variety. Got a little bit of a swatch right there. Like the intense ones are, I couldn't think of the right word for it in my Mini Madness update to describe why I don't like these. They're a little patchy is what it is. Like, I don't know why. I bought like a 4-piece kit of them. Probably not the last holiday season, but the one before that. Before I decided to go cruelty free. And I kind of regret it because I don't like the intense formula, but I'm trying to use them up this year. I've gotten through 2, and the other 2 I still have are the amethyst one and the copper one, which are a little bit harder to go through because they're not, can go under anything colors, but I will figure them out and get them used up either this year or next year. I'm not too worried. This is the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Long Wear Foundation and Concealer. My shade is in 1 and 2. I got this through Ipsy, and they have a really good shade range of this if I remember correctly. They're cruelty-free. It also features blue light defense. It's gluten-free, anti-pollution, vegan-friendly, a bunch of great things. It's not even that it's super expensive. I've paid more for foundations than what they charge for this, I believe. I'll have to insert the price right here, but I think it's on like the $35 to $40 range, and I've paid more than that. But it's not good enough to where I would go to their own site and get it, because I don't know if you can get this from like Ulta or anywhere like that. That's the thing. Because there is one foundation that I will straight go to their site, purchase it, and suck up the fact that I can't, like, you know, get deals or anything with it too often unless they happen to be running a sale, which, you know, brand websites run sales more often than you think, so who knows. It's the Il Makiage Woke Up Like This foundation, in case you're curious. That's my all-time favorite foundation. I finished a bottle of it earlier this year, and once I go through probably about 2 more full-size foundations, I'm going to pick up another one. But this wasn't quite that good, but it was still pretty nice. I would definitely recommend trying it out and seeing if it's for you. I love the fact that it has a good shade range. And this is the NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. I took out the stopper so I could get everything out of it, because if I was going to use it up, I was going to use it up properly. This is actually a really good eyeshadow base. It's kind of a bummer that NARS decided to sell in China. I'm glad that they were up front with it, and I respect the business decision of wanting to expand into a huge market that is China. Like, from a business standpoint, I can respect that, and I could definitely appreciate them being honest about it, but when you're trying to go cruelty-free, it sucks. Alright, I have a couple of makeup samples in here. I didn't go through many makeup samples last month. I kind of forgot about them. I have the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Balm. It's like the really hard one that comes in a stick. I did like it, but this packaging for something like that was really annoying. But the lip balm itself, I actually really enjoyed, and if I would possibly purchase it in the future. I know that they redid their whole line to be vegan friendly now, so that's always awesome. And here's the last Fenty foundation sample that I have, the Pro Filter Soft Matte, whatever it's called. I like this foundation, but I don't love it, so I would probably never purchase a full size of it. This was the shade 185. I just used a foundation mixer to go with it. And as far as perfumes are concerned, I have the Daisy Dream by Marc Jacobs, which I hated on me, but I used it up just as a room spray, just to, you know, get it used up and get it gone. Let me see if it says any scent notes on it, because I usually keep these because they usually say scent notes on them. Ethereal and luminous and irresistible fruity floral with delicate notes of blackberry, jasmine, and wisteria. I like a fruity floral normally, but on me, this was not good. I wouldn't buy it anyway, but because Marc Jacobs, the makeup brand is cruelty-free, the perfume sells in China. It's confusing, I know. And Versace Eros, I know this is a men's cologne, but whenever I come across a sample of it, I always really like it. The notes are, the head is mint oil, lemon, Italy, ochre, and green apple. The heart is tonka bean, ambroxan, and geranium flower. I am mispronouncing all of this. I apologize. And the dry out is vanilla Madagascar, vetiver, oak moss accord. I know how to say moss. Cedarwood. Cedarwood from Virginia and cedarwood from Atlas. I can't say anything. I like this, but they test on animals, so I can't buy it, but I do like that, and when I come across samples, I'm happy to use them. Regular stuff. I went through another bag of the Dr. Teal's Pure Epsom salts and eucalyptus and spearmints. Love this stuff. It does dissolve in the bath. Like, somebody actually asked me on Instagram recently if it dissolves properly, and it does. So I need to repurchase another one. So you can actually get this from Ulta now too, which is really cool. I don't know, you could have probably always have gotten it from Ulta, and I just never looked. Usually I just grab it when I pick up groceries. I am getting bits of salt all over my desk. Let me grab these real quick. This is a hand sanitizer that I made. It was alcohol and aloe vera, and it worked fine, but because I count hand sanitizers as my beauty empties versus, you know, hand soaps go on my home empties, I do that because I don't need hand sanitizers. Like, if I was just a little more conscious about it, I could get by washing my hands a little more often, like as soon as I come in the door, versus keeping hand sanitizers like in my car and my purse and stuff. So I count them as a little more of a luxury, which is why I put them in my beauty empties. I know right now they're kind of a necessity to function out and about, but you can still kind of get by without them. I also have the last of my Fortune Cookie hand soap things, and this was the one where last month I shot a big gob of it into my nose and nearly burned all of my nose hairs out, so I'm not gonna squeeze it and smell it. But it does have like a really nice fruity scent, and they were like the only place I could find hand sanitizer from in like March. So I'm gonna make my own again. I got like proper aloe vera gel. The one problem I had with the one that I made was that I used an aloe vera based gel moisturizer. Didn't quite work, but it did the job at the time when you could find nothing. Like, it still, you know, sanitized my hands because it had the rubbing alcohol in it. But it was really watery. I should have transferred it to a spray bottle, honestly. I actually went through a nail file. I've never went through one before. I always lose them or tear them up or something, but like there's no grit left on this, so I threw it in here. I went through another thing of bath gloves from Amazon that I use instead of like a bath poof. And I will continue to reiterate that these suck and you shouldn't buy them, and that is because they get like too stretched out very quickly, and I bought like a 12 pack. So I'm continuing to use them, but I would not I would just pick them up from the Dollar Tree again from now on, because even though they're from the Dollar Tree, for some reason they work a lot better than those. I finished of course I finished it. It's my empties. I finished all of this shit. I have the April Skin Real Carrot Serum. I got this from 0.8 liter. April Skin is a Korean brand that is cruelty free, and as far as I can find, because researching Korean brands online is a bit of a pain in the ass, I find it worth it. Not everybody does. They don't sell in China, so they're perfectly safe for me to purchase. I actually really liked this. I do think it helped keep my acne at bay a little bit. I have a cleanser and a moisturizer from this same line, but once I go through another serum or two, I'm probably going to purchase this. I will purchase it for the first time, but get it again. This is something that I'll miss, honestly. The Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask. I know you can get charcoal masks for cheaper than Origins prices, but this is a really good charcoal mask. I wasn't going to cut it open to get like another use out, because that's really, really messy for stuff like this, especially when you keep your empties. So I will have to say goodbye to this because Origins test on animals. If they ever pull out of the Chinese market, though, I will hop on their products in a heartbeat, because they are also a brand that I really, really liked before. I mean, I still like them. I just wish they didn't sell in China. Another thing that I wish I could go back to, I have, I think, 2 more of these left, because I stocked up on these, because they came in a BoxyCharm, and a bunch of people didn't like it, but I did, so I was able to get this from a bunch of people. It's the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Vacuum Cleaner Pore Purifying Mask, but it does deep clean the shit out of your skin. And it will leave you a little on the red side afterwards, especially if you are like me, where even touching your face turns it red just because it hates everything, I guess. I don't know. But I break out less when I use this, so I'm going to have to find a good substitute for this once I go through the rest of them, but this is another thing I'm going to miss. The only reason why I never purchased it is because it only comes like this full. Because it's Dr. Brandt, and for some reason all their products are only about 2/3 full, and I hate that shit. This is from The Body Shop. It is the Strawberry Softening Body Polish. It is basically a body wash with a couple of strawberry seeds in it, which is stupid. And I didn't even want to use it as a body wash because it got fucking strawberry seeds all over my bathtub. I ended up using this up as a hand wash, and it was fine, but just buy their regular body wash or buy their body scrub. Just don't buy the stupid in-between thing. Speaking of body scrubs, this is the Ulta Smooth Exfoliating Body Scrub. I actually did not love this. It does smell really nice. I can't get it open or I would smell it for you because you could totally smell me smelling it through the camera, I guess. But it left a massive like residue in my bath. So I didn't love using it up, but I had it in a project and I had it like just in my back stock, so I needed to use it up. If you're looking for a good cheap body scrub, buy the Tree Hut ones. They have a bunch of different scents. They're not that expensive. They last even me, who probably overuses body scrub to death. They last me for several months. So for normal people, they will last for ages. And like I said, they're like $5. So I would recommend Zany Lady body scrubs because I loved those, but can't get those anymore. God damn, I went through a bunch of freaking face masks this month. Here's the Caudalie Instant Detox Mask. This was another one I really liked. I'm just gonna have to investigate pink clay masks because that's what this is, but Caudalie sells in China, can't repurchase. Here's the Garnier Micellar Foaming Gel Cleanser. Also really nice, sells in China, can't repurchase. Oh, I had another hand sanitizer in here, but this is because it lasted like a week. I grabbed this off of Walgreens's counter, like as I was going out. It is the Sanel hand sanitizer, and it's a spray form, which I thought was nice. However, like I said, for $1.99, I went through this in a week. No. I'm not at that much of a premium for hand sanitizer, thank you. Okay, I got 2 bath bombs. I got the Fizz and Bubble Watermelon and the Fizz and Bubble, which one were you? The Rainbow Sherbet. I liked both of these okay. I think I liked the Rainbow Sherbet one better because I used these earlier in the month and I can't quite remember. But one of these actually like turned my bath colors. That's why I'm thinking it was the Rainbow Sherbet one. Which, I mean, these normally don't turn your bath colors. They usually just like smell good, moisturize you a little bit from the Fizz and Bubble specifically. But yeah, this one I'm almost positive now. This one actually like turned my bath pink too, which was fun. So those were fun. I keep repurchasing them. Speaking of Zany Lady, I have a spray in here. It's 1,000 Yellow Daisies, Fresh Air, Wintergreen, and Aloe Vera. I can't quite remember what this is based off of. I want to say it's... What's the name of the damn show? I'll have to insert the name of the show here because I can't remember it, but... It's based off of like that mother-daughter duo, something in Rory. Obviously it's not something that I watched because I can't remember to save my life. I like this set, but I don't love it. I think it's something that I would like a lot more in like a laundry detergent because it's like... It smells like clean laundry to me. Fresh Air, Wintergreen, and Aloe Vera. And normally I love anything aloe vera scented. But I think it just rang a little too much of clean laundry to me for me to like it in a body spray. Here we have the Tatcha The Water Cream Moisturizer. I love this stuff, but it's so freaking expensive. Like, it's just a good gel moisturizer, which I love. Another good gel moisturizer is the Mercier Hydra C Energizing Hydrating Gel. I actually used up a full size of this last year, so I'm not surprised that I really enjoyed it again. But Mercier's a little hard to get in the States. It's a Canadian brand. You could buy it online from like Birchbox's website and stuff like that, but if you're a member of Birchbox or you live in Canada, they're really... I've liked everything that I've tried from them. The Algenist Genius Ultimate Anti-Aging Vitamin C Serum. This was pretty nice. Unfortunately, sells in China. I have the Kopari Coconut Melt that is a makeup remover. It is like the best coconut oil scent. Like, it's a very good natural coconut oil scent. The thing is, this is just coconut oil. I don't want to have to pay a premium for coconut oil when I can just go buy coconut oil, you know? But Coconut oil, if it doesn't make you break out because it can clog pores in some people, is a really good makeup remover. It does work well for me. Somehow it doesn't clog my oily ass pores. Here is the Tarte Pout Prep Lip Exfoliant. It's a nice minty lip exfoliant, which I really appreciate. I wound up really falling in love with this. I know that it's like $18 or something like that, but once I go through a couple of lip scrubs, I'm probably gonna repurchase it. I really enjoyed it, and it lasted me like 6 months of regular use, so I could pay $18 for 6 months of use. I can do that. I will miss you, La Roche-Posay Anthelios Ultralight Sunscreen Fluid, because you are the only sunscreen to ever keep me matte. Whew, well, I take that back. There's a Murad one that keeps me pretty matte too, but it's a lot more expensive. But yeah, I would miss that. Here's the Bliss Rose Gold Rescue Gentle Foaming Cleanser for Sensitive Skin. This worked fine as a cleanser. It was a little thick for this like hard plastic bottle. I wish it had came in a tube. It would have been easier to use, you know, like this. Beyond that, though, it was a good cleanser. I'd be happy to have it again. I need to use up my last one of these. This is reminding me of that. This is the Chica y Chico. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's like a little three-piece waxing set for your face. It comes with the waxing patch with the actual wax on it, the remover oil pad, and the soothing hydrogel patch that's in the shape of a mustache. It's really cute. It's really convenient to have all of that stuff together. The actual wax itself doesn't get all your hairs out. It's a bummer. I got it from 0.8 liter. I didn't pay for it, thankfully, but I'm just trying to get them used up and out of my collection. And finally, before I get into sheet masks, I have the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. This was fine. I have other oils I like a lot better, so I won't necessarily miss having that. For sheet masks, I have the Duft & Doft Pink Milk Mask. This was fine. I got it from Ipsy. Okay, let me gather all of these together because these were really, really nice. I bought a bunch of masks from Ipsy in July. Yeah, July. Because they had them as add-ons. The Hanalei masks. I have the papaya, the pear, the lychee, and the pineapple. For one thing, they all smelled amazing. Like, they smelled exactly like the fruit they claimed to be. And they did all leave my face, you know, pretty damn well moisturized. Let's see. But pineapple was brightening, lychee was soothing, pear specifically was moisturizing, and papaya was hydrating. I really enjoyed all 4 of these. They don't test on animals, so I can totally buy more if I want to. They're a little expensive. When I last checked, they were half off at $4 each, which I think is a lot more of a reasonable price. Plus, I think when you buy them from the site, you can get them in like boxes too, so that would lead to a little bit more savings. So I skipped an Ipsy sale that had a bunch of these because I have a crap ton of masks. And even though I admitted, it's like, I have a crap ton of masks, I don't need to buy these. I later went and bought a 100-pack of dry sheet masks to use, to like mix with serums and oils to get some of my back stock of that used up. I bought something to help me use something up. But it sounds brilliant when you say it out loud, but I swear it was quite thought out. Anyways, these are really nice. This is what I'm trying to say. I definitely recommend them. What I actually got in my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus was the Mid-Flower Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizing Mask. This was nice, but I like the Hanalei ones a lot more. Maybe just because they smell like fruit. I don't know. I love fruity smelling anything. Here is a Mother Made Brightening Pure Pearl Sheet Mask. These are really inexpensive and they're really, really good. So I definitely recommend them. I love having a camera that likes to cut off after 20 odd minutes of filming. It's awesome. Let me tell you about it. Anyways, Kazu Beauty 24K Gold Glow Sheet Mask. Decent mask, not my favorite. I like the Mother Made more and it's cheaper, so this was an add-on from Ipsy. Cream Shop Pink Lemonade Face Mask. These are really, really inexpensive. You can get them from the Shop Mercier website, and I like these better than the Kazu Beauty ones too, even though that the sheet mask itself is a little on the thick side. I don't mind that, but I know some people like the really thin ones that just like glomp onto your skin. I actually find those really easy to tear up, so I kind of appreciate the thicker ones. And samples. Let's see, the Rosano Ferretti Softening and Smoothing Moisture Shampoo and Hair Mask. I definitely got some smooth and softened hair out of this, so I can recommend it on that. I didn't love the smell of it though, so I wouldn't necessarily seek it out, but it does work. The Rituals, the Wonder Mask Purifying Face Mask. This is a powder mask, so I got a couple of uses out of it. It definitely worked. It's a little messy and awkward to deal with, so I don't love powder masks, but if you like them, this is a good one. Here we have the Tonka Noir Illuminate Lavish Hand Cream. A little on the powdery side for me, but I got it used up. The Christopher Robin Regenerating Mask with Rare Prickly Pear Seed Oil. This was good, but I've looked up the price. It is hella expensive. Weleda Skin Food for moisturizer. This is fine. Nothing special. This is another brand that I will miss from going cruelty free because they have some really good stuff, but sell in China. The Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. This is a really good sleeping mask, actually. Can't repurchase. Here's another thing that I would purchase if they didn't sell in China. The Kiehl's Powerful Strength Line Reducing Concentrate, 12.5% vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. I got these with like a Sephora order. But they were actually really, really nice. Like, they felt great on the skin. I like a good vitamin C serum because it helps, you know, take care of like the dark spots that come on my face after a breakout, heals. You still get like the little spot from it. Or at least I do, because, you know, life sucks, wear a helmet. But can't purchase it. But I got like 2 uses out of each one of these, so I was actually able to get like several days worth of using it and actually seeing a little bit from it. MD Solar Sciences Broad Spectrum SPF 30. This is a tinted SPF. If are they cruelty free or not? I don't know, because I just had a couple of these lying around, so I've been kind of using them. But if they are, I mean, I guess I would recommend it either way, because it is like a nice little face sunscreen that adds a little bit of tint with, that'll just even out your skin without changing the color too much. But if they don't sell in China, I would actually probably purchase this. Oh, this was a beast. The Josie Marin Argan Beta Retinol Pink Algae Serum. This is an oil. Don't let it lie to you. Because I got it all over my bathroom floor by squeezing it just a little too hard and having oil shoot out everywhere. So even if it's good, I don't know, because it pissed me off. And finally, the Alafia Cleansing Conditioner. I don't know why I keep samples of cleansing conditioner ever, because I never like them. Because especially when my roots are growing out like this, my actual natural hair is really greasy. So cleansing conditioners do not work for me. They do not moisturize my hair enough, nor do they actually cleanse my hair. So question of the month is, did I hit my goal? Because, sorry, did I hit my goal of about 62 empties a month to hit my goal of the year of 750? Well, I actually have my notebook here, so I can tell ya. And yes, I did. I had 62 empties, which is keeping me right on par of where I need to be. But stay tuned through the end if you want to see a breakdown of like how much of every like full size, travel size samples that I used and how much everything together was worth. But so far I'm still on track to hit my goal of 750 by the end of the year. I had a sparse couple of months, but I had some really good first couple of months, and now I'm about even. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!